Hello friends, welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsey here. Happy Wednesday to you. Today we're taking another look at TPC Potomac, our new course that just came out in all game modes this week, exclusively for Golden Tee PGA Tour 2022 games. This course has some really good scoring potential, lots of par fours, a lot of par fours that are drivable. They might challenge you a little bit in trying to get on the green in one, or as you might have saw last week, try to avoid overdriving the green in certain cases. But this course is a lot of fun. If you didn't get a chance to play it in last week's PGA Tour exclusive event, it is now available in casual, online for prizes, online stats. All those game modes, you can take a look at it right now. Again, just like a lot of the TPC courses in GT PGA Tour, a fairly straightforward course. But I think so far out of all of them, this one to me is the most enjoyable because there's so many different scoring opportunities. I don't remember actually doing the count the other day, but the number of potentially drivable par fours is at least 5 or 6, if I'm remembering correctly. So GoldenTee.com/locations to find a PGA Tour that has been updated to the 2022 version near you. If you're out there playing this week, this afternoon, whatever the case may be, make sure you're following us at Golden Tee on social media. Let us know what you think of that course. If you happen to hit any hole-in-ones, great shots, hole-outs, etc., make sure to send those in to SOTW@itsgames.com for your chance to get on Shots of the Week for the 2022 PGA Tour version. All right, hole 5. This is a perfect example of one of those par 4s that is very clearly drivable. I'm actually going to hit a high 10.5 degree driver because I believe last time I played it, I overdrove it. But as we start to see the hole-in-ones flow through Shots of the Week, our YouTube tool on this course, it's been fun to see the different ways to approach it. I mean, you could also do a nice spinny A1 there. Not a real good reason to, but if you're trying to do something out of the box, why not? And unlike some of the other courses, the TPC courses from the PGA Tour, this one doesn't have a lot of fringe drivable par 4s. It's either they're drivable or they're not. Sawgrass, Scottsdale, some of those, you got to make a game-by-game decision as to whether or not you're going to drive that or try to, high tee a driver over some water. It's kind of why I like this one. It's very straightforward. Hey, am I going to hit the rough here? Am I going to hit the sand? Sand's like your only really big enemy on some of these drivable par 4s, and most of the time you can blow right past it. Hole 7, another perfect example. Let's see if I can actually keep some form of putting and chipping down. Look at that. We're on hole 8 and already 3 holes that are drivable par 4s. Now, I don't need roll, but I really am going to I want to hit this little hill, avoid the rough, and I want to skip it. I want to kick it to the left and put it right in the bottom of the cup. And that's probably not going to happen because I hit it too hard. Still putting in for eagle at least. And after this video goes live in an hour or so, if you hit a hole-in-one on a TPC Potomac par 4, send that in to us. Post it on social media. One person, or maybe a few, depending on how many shots we get, at the end of Sunday will win a $25 gift card that they can then put in their GT PGA Tour Caddy app and use to play a few more rounds of any course on Golden Tee PGA Tour 2022. All right, 13 after 9, not a typical score you expect to see from a TPC course, but again, 3 drivable par 4s really give you the opportunity to get some score there. Hole 10, this par 5, probably one of the more difficult holes, and it's not even really that bad. Your biggest challenge is just making sure that you don't overdrive this first fairway and put it in the rough. If you get it on the first cut, no big deal. When you get it on the rough, because there's some tall grass around the water here, that's when you got to be a little extra careful. Kick to the right? Nope, not fast enough. That time, didn't even say GSPs because I had a feeling it was going to inch just on by. And honestly, hole 11, this might be one of the only very clearly non-drivable par 4s. And I wasn't even trying to hit that hard. You could probably get that even closer. Yeah, that's actually not bad. This is a fringe drivable, I'll call it. That was a terrible chip that hopefully goes in. Yes, I'll take it. Not sure why that stopped. But for as many times as I get 5 hybrid jagged, as I'll call it, the fact that that went in, I feel like I've earned that. And we're going to watch it because I would actually love to see how in the heck. I thought I hit that way too hard. Look at that. Thanks to Michael Jordan for the assist just right around the cup. As we get to hole 12, par 3, I say it's straightforward, and it is, but it's also slightly elevated, and you want to make sure that you don't hit that ball too hard. 11-mile-an-hour wind blowing to the left, not crazy, but as you can tell, there's another tee box for another hole and a cart path to your left. So you just want to be careful that you don't accidentally overhit it. Oh, bite right there. Would have been amazing. A lot of people from Caddy, Texas, getting in on the TPC Potomac action, which is great. A lot of fun to see. And then hole 13, another drivable par 4. Again, this one a little bit more challenging because you've got a couple more bunkers around the green and some rough. Nothing I'm afraid of, though, although I wanted to hit that much farther to the left. And these the fringes of the green have just a little bit of a slope to them, which is nice because if you accidentally hit it too hard, you got a good chance of either rolling back down or at least having a pretty straightforward putt from the rough, which you don't get very often on a PGA Tour TPC course. Hole 14, again, another drivable par 4. I believe that's 5, and I think I said there was 5. There might be one more. This one, even with the 13-mile-an-hour wind in my face, I am a little worried that I'm going to overhit it. So we're going to just soft a 10.5-degree driver. Plenty of flat green to work with. Could I have gotten more aggressive there? Absolutely. But really no need to. Hole 15, pretty straightforward, par 4, high tee driver, just punch it on down there. You have a 14-mile-an-hour wind to the right, which is going to come into play a little bit here. But honestly, really nothing too aggressive or anything we can't handle. All right, 23 after 15 going in the last 3 holes. Am I actually going to put something together here? Hole 16, this is a really fun one. It is probably the only fringe drivable hole on this course. Big chunk of rough in between 2 patches of fairway and the green. With the wind blowing towards the green, you could probably get there very easily. I'm going to try to punch this. Now, at worst, I'll get into the fairway and have a little short chip, potentially. I'm going to do something I don't normally do and just let the wind do its work. Ugh, I needed roll there. But again, if you get a 10 to 15 mile an hour wind that's blowing anywhere straight, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, you can, I think, really get a nice shot there. And that would be a fun one to potentially ace. Now, although not impossible, hopefully fairly easy for you to avoid the water here. When you get a pin that's kind of so close to that wall, it's tough. Also, that wall is raised a little bit, so there may be a plinko ping pong opportunity. Well, forgot my water bottle was in the handy cup holders. Hole 18, beautiful clubhouse. Pretty straightforward par 4. Just because we can, we're going to hole it out to end this video. No, damn it. Not holing it out, but we'll at least get it. Oh, it's actually closer than I thought it would be. No great shot points. But there you have it. Another 18 holes at TPC Potomac. This course is in Maryland. And if you happen to be out there, not far from the nation's capital, sorry to all my friends that are in this contest that I happen to beat. Very rare occasion that I actually take first or potentially take first in a contest because I'm normally terrible. So I will absolutely take a 26 under on a course as fun as TPC Potomac. So, from the Golden Tee Lounge, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys again real soon.